Hi guys, so I've been playing 1v1 for too long and Pokemon for too long, as y'all know. And people ask me about a few things that I've used and like shown on my YouTube that I just kind of wanted to compile into one video. So let's get it. You'll see what I'm talking about as this video progresses, like various kind of niche resources basically. So number one, my scouter, right? Pretty simple. If I go here, everyone should know about this by now, but if you compile the replays, go here, you do this, it'll do a scout, and it'll look like this, kind of. There's I'm doing a bunch of different templates. There's more templates now. I'm working on it, but what I will say is, Derek has kind of, his website's right here, and I'm gonna link all these websites. So we might as well. Let's just do this right here. My scouter. I'll just put this on my SM doc just to be. And then Derek Scouter is right here. So let me explain Derek Scouter. So Derek Scouter right now is kind of Derek moment. It's really, his is really fast. Mine just loaded, right? His is way faster. It looks like this. It should look better in due time. I'm gonna help him make this better, right? It has like the type stuff. You can move these around depending on which one you want where, right? But it doesn't have anything to copy into my spreadsheet. It will at some point, and when it does, it will be better than my scouter, because my scouter is kind of a little clunky. You have to copy it into Notepad and then copy it onto here, right? Derek's, when his is good, will no longer have that weird second step, and when that will happen, I will put an update here telling people to use his, because that segues me into another one of my things. So so this is my self-scouter, right? Similar to my scouter, but instead of replays, you put in your builder, convert, and now for example, I could just do this. Oh, that did not do it right. I copied the wrong thing. Copy tab 1, sorry. That was stupid of me. You go here, just refresh it, and that's actually the usage thing, I think. So I did that wrong. Sorry guys, it's late. So if I do it here, and then here, there you go. See, this is like normal. And then, where is that thing? Yeah, the teams, the button placement's kind of clunky, so maybe that will be worked on. Maybe it never will be. I'm using a smaller thing just as an example. It will look like something like this if it's actually done good. But yeah, you can split it up into multiple tabs. Just be smart. This might improve, it might not. Derek's, I really hope will. So yeah, basically, so this is what I used. This is when it looks good, and I don't just use some random tab on my scouter. But yeah, if you want to do a self scout in a very easy way that takes literally like a minute or two, go ahead. You can find out what your most popular Pokemon are. I was only surprised at less than 12% Charizard usage. Blew my mind. I thought I used it on every team. Guess not. So yeah, I will put my self scout. My self scout. Jacob helped me code this, by the way. Big shouts to him. He did most of the work. Now I'm gonna keep going on my things. So Derek also has this replay scatter. So if I wanted to do this, I could find his replay scatter and then just do Gen 6 1v1, for example. Scrape. This is pretty inspired by a program that Jacob did, I believe, where you basically just find a thread and then a bunch of replays will show you all the Pokemon in the teams. This might take a while because this is like a metric fuck ton of links, but I'm gonna go to another thing. So replay fetcher. I'm not logged in. I'm banned this Pokemon, bro. So basically, you do put in a thread and it's like the same shit. It'll just filter into all the links on a page. Wish I could show you guys because this is taking fucking forever. There we go. See, it's here. And so you have this gigantic thing of Pokemon here. It's very, very, very long. And what I recommend this for is like inspiration. So if I wanted to use a Charizard, look at all these Charizard teams, brother. Look at all these Charizard teams. Oh wow. Or you can kind of use it as a scout. So we can go Reggie, and then you'll see all his teams here. What I told Derek to add was some sort of indicator that all the games in a row are in a series. So maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. But this is pretty elite at being able to steal teams that you think are cool. Like, oh, I want to use a Meloetta, but I don't know what like partners to run with it. Then you get this. You get all these Meloetta teams. You can put in multiple threads from different eras and tiers and shit. Actually, maybe you can only do one tier at a time, but either way, this is a ridiculously useful resource. I recommend this to use people if they don't want to burn out. You know what I mean? Like high quantity builders. Not that a ton of people nowadays are worth stealing from, but it definitely helps to be taking in the surrounding metagames of, you know, what tier you're building in or whatnot. So yeah, you can kind of use this as like a weird scout or a team bank thing, and you can use this with the same threads and then go into what is it? Where is it? Full life games. Replay scatter. I actually do not know how to replays right here. It's got free replays, and then it'll show a bunch of teams here. So I'll put this here. Put Derek replay visualizer right here. And then yeah, so this eventually will have buttons that will copy to my scout template, which would be elite. It'll be an elite resource. It'll be way better than my scouter, like I said earlier. So yeah, and then there you go. Oh, so yeah, if you do the scrape thing, you can basically do the exact same thing that Derek does without being able to search mons, I think. But it's visually good looking, and it has sets and stuff in the replays, the multiple replays of it showing up, which is hilarious. Yeah, it's a good resource. This dude EO at Mortis' scouter used to be good for the same thing, but it like sucks now or something, I don't know. What you still can do though, if you want to be a helpful Chungus, is if you put in a bunch of replays, you will see. Oh, this doesn't work either. Then never fucking mind. Never mind, bro. It's supposed to do usage stats, but I don't know what happened to this website. So just ignore this. So plenty of people also probably know about this, which is Showdex. It's like a calc that's right next to your screen, and it auto imports your sets usually. So in theory, this is cool. I strongly recommend against using it in like serious tournament games, because it'll load a bunch of really strange sets for the opponent set sometimes, or like random shit in your builder, or like just random ass shit. There's probably a way to import things easily, but I don't ever use it for that. I just kind of use it for like when I don't want to ever think. So yeah, either get good at it or, which I don't recommend. I mean, you can get good at it, but I would recommend completely abandoning it. Just using it for like quick games. It also, when it's cool, it'll on the Showdex thing, it'll show you like if you're playing friendlies with someone, it'll show you how many wins and losses you have, which I honestly kind of use more in 1v1 than the actual calc itself. But yeah, it's like a dynamic calc basically. So if you're at +6, it'll automatically put you at +6. Like it like reads the game state. But I don't find this particularly useful in like actual 1v1 tournament games. So I will ignore this. And now let me put y'all on some game real quick. So Giboney saved 1v1 basically. Maybe some people know about this, or like I didn't know how to use it for a while, so I kind of just like was like, this is useless, but it's pretty easy. So his UI design was honestly, in my opinion, not super amazing. Giboney, you can do better, bro. So for example, if I want to calc a Pheromosa versus a, let me zoom in a little bit, I think. Yeah. If I want to calc a Pheromosa versus a Swampert, I will do this, right? So what this thing does is it'll tell you like different ways to EV like a Pokemon depending on the moves you want to be able to take from like attack or like a physical attack or a special attack or just like in general. So if I go so if I do this, I want to be able to bulk the high jump kick from the Pheromosa, right? So we can do add attack. And then if I click optimize EVs, well, I don't like the UI design of this a ton, but if you drag this box down, it'll let you do it like indefinitely. It'll show you all the ways to bulk it basically with like different combinations of HP and defense. So some of these things I have like literally no idea how to use, but just the idea of this is fucking dope. Okay, so that's a basic use of the Giboney thing. I am not super good at it, so I'm not gonna pretend like I am. I don't really, want to keep going over this for like minutes and minutes. But he has a video here, and he has like screenshots. There's a video somewhere. Maybe it's on his YouTube. Right, maybe it's on his YouTube. There we go, right here. So, 13 minutes of explanation. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. So I'll put that in my little Google Doc. Giboney Optimiser. And then this is some Giboney shit that like no human on earth knows about, bro. One user, it's probably me. So, this is a pretty niche situation, but like at the same time, it literally is not. If you want to be able, if you have like a small laptop and you don't have like room for two, or you have like a small screen, I mean, and you don't have room for like two of the same, two different windows, I mean, what you can do is download this thing, right? It's on Firefox and probably Chrome or Edge or something. Firefox is the best browser though, so use that, boys and girls. So we do /show, and then so in PS you'll do /show. I recommend doing this in the dead room. So for example, if I want to do it here, I would go to like fucking Golly Sim or some shit, right here, and you can do /clear and gonna get the shit out of your face, right? Anyways, so you can do it here. You do /show image. It does not show the entire image to everyone. It just shows it to you. And so if we scroll down, you will see this is an image of a scout, right? This is useful because if you want to make a team, you can look at your team and you click at the scout right there. And the good thing about this is sometimes it'll be ugly, and so you can just resize it to what you think looks good and not too big and not too small. This is like the most slept on thing I think in Pokemon Showdown, like team building. I usually do this for draft more than 1v1 scouts, but it's very useful for both. Like it's just, you just see right here, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'll put that Giboney /show for scout on PS. You'll have to do a screenshot and then upload it. And when I say /show and then put the image, I mean the image URL. So simply just upload it to Discord or something like that, right? Pretty simple. Okay, and this is something that I already actually explained in a video. It's on my Google Doc. It is how to compound regular blah 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 blah. So if you open up this link, basically what this is useful for is like seeing the actual percent that 2 different moves to a KO. Because if it's a range, like a damage roll, like a 12, like a, say for right here, you see the hyper beam on the bottom snow, that is a 14% range roughly. You wanna, if you want to be able to see different, how do I describe this? Like the possibilities that 2 moves to a KO or don't to a KO. I'll just give you a little brief thing. So we can go Magnezone here. Whenever one light trims the offense, we can see how much, like say if you see Hyper Beam, it's not a perfect to a KO, right? 40. So if this said 60, then you would be so chilling because obviously you can tell from basic math that 40 plus 60 is 100, so you always kill. So what you can do here is you get the Hyper Beam rate. It will say this thing. So this is attack 1, and then this is attack 2. And the Magnezone has 301 HP. So we will go, I think you can leave the parenthesis in there, I don't think it matters so much. 301, and we click calculate. And it is a 71% chance to 2 KO. Which you can kind of back up with math and just like looking at this and be like, yeah, makes sense. Because if you get the 60 roll, then you're gonna automatically win. And if you get the 60 roll, you can still if you get lower, you can still get a high roll on the regular beam. So yeah, I'll put that link there. Actually, it literally already is there. It's literally right here, literally right here. But I heroically can put it up twice, I guess. So yeah, that is everything I can think of at the moment. The Derek thing is most likely to change. Everything else, I think, on here will stay afloat. I think Derek's thing could, both of his websites could get a lot better. Also, something about his thing is if you do a scout, you could save it, I think, and then load it. So like if you scout someone else, you can literally just go back, which I think is pretty neat. Because for me, you have to, the spreadsheet is there, so it is permanent. But yeah, I'm kind of just talking. Thanks for watching.